With our provisions running low, taking you was exactly what we needed. Now, we can maintain a foothold here for a while and plan our next move. Once our food shortage has been solved and our supply routes secured, we will be ready to take back Yan. You need to be more resolute. Otherwise, the men will be affected by your fear. We can succeed. There is no need to be nervous. When taking on a foe that is holed up in a castle, it is essential to have a force large enough to overwhelm the enemy. One needs enough soldiers to completely surround the castle and cut off all supply routes. Despair, then starvation will follow. That is the proper way to conduct a siege. Of course, it is impossible to mobilize an army large enough for such a task without sufficient rations and supplies. On the other hand, if you plan ahead and build the required supply lines, then victory is sure to follow, as sure as day follows night. Prepare the men to march. Wait for the crops to be harvested. That sort of thing. For now, we wait until the time comes for us to strike.
This is the right place for good grub. Why don't we have a meal together? Food's always better with company. Great. Then it's decided. Let's eat our fill. Heck, if we're going to enjoy ourselves, might as well try out a few places. Am I right? Hey now, you're a real pal. You know that? All right, let's go enjoy a night on the town. Well now, I'll take you around to a few choice eateries. That one over there is good. Same with the one on the corner. After those, we ought to take a stroll over to the edge of town. Happy to hear it. All of them are great, believe you me. And by great, I'm talking tasty, cheap spots where you can kick back and eat in peace. Oh, and they use food harvested from real nice fields. Veggies and potatoes really get tasty when people put their heads together and put in a ton of hard work on the daily. One of the higher-ups might get mad if they heard me say this, but don't you think tending to fields and warfare are kind of similar? Most definitely. You get how harrowing all of that field work can really be. I can't even imagine how hard it must be facing down the elements and disease like that. It's no joke, that's for sure. Boy, all this talking is making me hungry. Let's hurry and get to our first stop. We'll eat tons. Be thankful for the great food, then eat tons more.
I shall never bend the knee to a cur such as Yuan Shu. Liu Xiang, you will not fall so long as I am governor.
There is no need to attack head-on. We'll take control of the garrison and surround the castle. This fight is mine, and no one else's. Forward, men! Follow me!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Whoa.
One down! Many more to go!
We cannot afford to underestimate this enemy. Ready the rear guard. It's time to move.
see they still have some fight left in them. If this looks slow, we're going to be surrounded. First, we must take the
enemy
garrisons
officer
along the river.
has been
From
defeated.
there, we can take out the bridges with fire arrows.
Forward march!
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Now we can focus on taking out this bridge. Move the arrows! Seizing this location is the first step. Let's keep this momentum going.
We mustn't let the enemy gain a foothold here. Take back the garrison! Post haste!
We mustn't let up just because we took the garrison. We need to think about how to defend it
This
now.
territory is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Destroying bridges to keep the enemy at bay. The enemy general is certainly bold. But we cannot let their schemes go unchallenged any longer. Mobilize the army. Defend the bridges. The curtain draws here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Damn it all!
Have to find another route!
This territory is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening!
Brother, how dependable you have become now. It pleases me to see how well you've taken to leadership. We've taken half the garrisons. Keep up the momentum and continue your assault.
There's destruction!
Get that spirit up!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go!
An opening!
Here we go!
An opening!
This battle has always been about imposing Yuan Shu's will. Those who oppose us shall mock us as his puppets. But we must take such
The
ridicule in
enemy
stride
officer has been
for the sake of
defeated.
ourselves and those who fight for us. That is both our duty and our pride.
Nice going! Keep it up!
They mean to attack us with such a small force? They shall soon realize what a mistake they have made.
Yuan Shu ordered us to eliminate Liu Kang. No doubt his plan is to take Liu Zhang by force. I will take it my own way, for I believe there is meaning in walking our own path.
Do this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening! An opening! An opening!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Take that! Now, this officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
Everything's going to plan. Now the enemy has no way forward. An opening.
The curtain draws here.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this! Open it!
That was the last bridge. Let's go. Good work. Now the enemy's reserve units have no way to reach us.
I cannot tell if they are daring or just plain crazy.
An opening.
The great general of the Sun clan is now just a pawn for that usurper? Let's get serious. For shame!
I am the one who gives orders. I lead the troopers. Do not be mistaken, for I am the one in charge.
What? How have they made it this far already? The enemy cannot be allowed to reach the gates. Defend them, post haste!
Take this!
Our morale is greater than ever. No wonder they're no match for us.
All my might.
Ready yourselves. Efforts from here on out are absolutely essential.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good. My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
You won't take me down that easily.
All my might.
Great. I appreciate you coming to help.
Bastard.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You're done.
Looking rough.
I'll end this.
Time to act.
One down! Many more to go!
Here's the resistance is futile.
Preparation.
We have taken control of all the garrisons!
Let's go.
The battle is done! For the sake of Liu Zhang's people, surrender!
So I must swallow my pride to prevent more blood from being spilled. If I truly fight for the people, then surrender is my only option. Ah, I see. So that is what you're after. I have nothing more to say to you. Strike me down, but make it quick.
We didn't come here to kill you. Just give up your position as governor. That's all we want.
Huh. So the tiger cub turned hunting dog has learned to covet power in the same way as his master, Yuan Shu. Lord Sun Jian would be so displeased.
Thinking about how my father would have viewed this won't change a thing. But I can tell you one thing I know for sure. I'm not fighting this battle for Yuan Shu. I'm fighting in order to achieve my own goals.
Oh?
I came here, ready to fight to the end with pride in my heart. There's nothing you can say that'll change that. I am the son of Sun Jian, the Tiger of Jiangdong. And no battle of mine will ever bring shame upon his name.
Interesting. Well, son of the House of Sun, you're the winner here. If you won't cut me down, then I will hold my tongue. The land of Lu Jiang is yours.
How infuriating! He spared Liu Kang's life and now seeks to take the title of governor for himself. Sun Ce's insolence is growing tiresome. I take my eyes off him for one moment and this happens.
Lord Yuan Shu, do you plan on allowing him to claim the governorship of Lujiang?
Of course not! If I did that, who knows what he might ask for next? Someone else will be made governor of Lujiang. Tell Sun Ce that he will be given 1 battalion for his trouble.
Yes, sir.
I am sure it is obvious, but I have no intention of actually giving him a battalion. I just need to keep stringing them along. What would I do if my juiciest fruit rolled away?